What's good, y'all? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Turbo King back with another video. And in this video, I'm gonna be talking about detachment, the art of detachment, right? So, I think learning how to detach is very important. You know, being attached to things can be very tricky. Can lead you to a path of hurt, feeling betrayal, depression. You know, and who wants to feel like that? You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like learning how to detach is important, man. It's gonna save you from a lot of heartache, you know. And I think a lot of people think that detachment is not caring. You know, you can still care. You can care. You can care about people. You can care about, you know, the relationship that you was in, but that doesn't mean that you can't detach from it. You know, don't let your emotions dictate how you act, you know, and what you do. And that starts with just letting go. You know, you can't control what you can't control. You know, if I got a girl, right, and once she leaves my presence, you can't really focus on what she does outside of you. And that might be hard to believe or hard to hear, but you really cannot control nobody else besides you. So what point is it to like think on it or harbor on it or like wonder what if they doing this, what if they doing that? Like, it doesn't matter. The only person that's affecting it is you. And once you continue to think about it, you know, overthinking is a terrible thing to do, because it only leads you down a path of like destruction. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever you overthink, it's usually not about good things. You're not overthinking about good things. You know what I'm saying? Most people, they overthink about bad things, or overthink about what could go wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, letting go of control. Stop trying to control everything, because you cannot control everything. You're only one person. You're only one human being, right? So, just letting go, man. You know, you can't control what you can't control. Focus on what you can control. Focus on what you need to be focused on, and that's you. Don't try to micromanage people. Don't try to micromanage things. You know, because who wants to be controlled? Do you want to be controlled? I know whenever I gotta think, I don't like to be controlled, bro. Like, it pisses me off. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't like to be controlled. I don't like. It's not to say I really don't like to be told what to do, but I just don't like to be controlled. It's just being real. So, another thing is choosing your response over your reaction. And that goes into the first thing. Like I said, like, don't let your emotions dictate what you do or your next move, your next step. You know what I'm saying? If you see somebody acting a certain way, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? You got a person that, you know, you were showing them love, and you were showing them affection, you were showing them that you was real, and you see them, you start to see things that don't really align, and you start to see them acting weird, or they acting different. It's like, okay, cool, it's noted, but don't let your emotions, because we all have emotions. Like, let's not just get it confused as to where you feel like you don't have emotions, because we all have emotions, right? But don't let it overtake you. You know, take control of that emotion and be like, okay, cool, but this is what I'm gonna do the next step. This is what I'm gonna do going forward. I see you acting flawed. I see you acting fake, and it hurt me. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta move along. I gotta go forward. I gotta redirect my direction. I gotta go a different route. I can't hang with you no more. I can't bang with you no more. I can't be in a relationship. I can't do this. I can't do that with you. You feel me? So, basically, just don't let your emotions control you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and really, like, just love without clinging. You know, don't be too clingy, because most people don't like. I would say this. I believe it's a human trait to where most people kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you know how when you give a woman, like, woman would say, I want flowers, right? And I was having this conversation before, a couple of weeks ago, and woman would say they want flowers, right? I'm just making this as an example. So, if you give them flowers every day, or you give them flowers every Tuesday, Let's say it's a Tuesday, so you give them flowers every Tuesday, every Tuesday, every Tuesday. Let you not give them flowers one Tuesday and watch what happens. They're gonna act like you never gave them flowers ever before. You know what I'm saying? So most people, like, when they consistently getting it, when it's always there, when there's so much abundance, they tend to not like appreciate it. You know? So there has to be a balance. Don't be over clingy. Don't be, love, but be able to let go. Be able to give space. And really, like, see things for what it is. If 9 times out of 10, we have these feelings, we have these thinkings we don't have these things for no reason, bro. If you're talking to a girl and you see that when you usually talk to women, and you can like literally tell that they like you, they want to be with you and stuff like that, but then you talking to this woman and you can see like things is kind of weird. She ain't really pouring into you as much. She ain't really showing you as much attention, affection. And you having these feelings like, bro, I think I'm getting played. Like, bro, you getting played. You ain't like, don't let your love deceive you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let what you see, because as men, we tend to like look at beauty and stuff like that. Don't look because she's beautiful or she got a nice body, or she might even be a good person. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, she might not be the person for you. You feel me? Like, these people might not be the person for you. So just be able to let go, bro. Like, of course we're all human beings. Like, I ain't gonna preach this message to where, you should don't care, bro. Like, of course, if you be around a person for so much, for a certain amount of time, I don't even care if she's a 304 gang. If you talking to a 304 and you being around her, y'all hanging around each other, you're gonna catch feelings for her, bro. Like, I'm gonna just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? The more you around somebody, the more you hanging around them, talking to them, you're gonna like catch feelings for them. Just being real. It don't matter who it is, bro. That's just how it goes. So just know, I wouldn't even say because as a man thinks so is he. I was about to say like go into it thinking the worst. Because if you think the worst, it's bound to happen. Like I was about to say, as a man thinks so is he, right? So I wouldn't say don't think the worst about it, but understand that if it does happen, already be in the mindset that you can let go. I would say that, yeah, that's a better term. Like, go into every situation knowing that you can always let go. That's a better term of advice. Always be able to let go at any point in time. It don't matter how much you love somebody. It don't matter how much time you got invested into it, because people can see that you can't let go. You know what I'm saying? People can see that and they take that for advantage. Like, most people, they don't have the moral compass to be like, okay, I see you kind of like, I see you like me and I don't want to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Or I see you love me and I don't want to hurt you, so I'm gonna let it go. Most people are not like that. They will just string you along. You know what I'm saying? Even if they actually love you and care about you, they still will string you along, man. They don't have that moral compass to be like, you know what, I ain't gonna take it this far. I ain't gonna do that. So, man, hey, it's tricky out here, bro. But knowing, if you that type of person, bro, like, just go into situations thinking, I know I can let you go, and have an abundance mindset. If you ain't for me, somebody else gonna be for me. But as a man, focus on yourself, bro. Focus on yourself. Do the things that you need to do. Fix the things that you need to fix inside of your life. Get in a better shape. If you want to go and start a business, go and start that business, bro. And you will start to see people that you're going to start seeing people align with you more and more. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure y'all detach and stay safe out here, because it's dangerous, bro. It's 2025. Most people don't have morals. They don't have anything. They don't care. This is the social media age. And, hey, man, it's tough, bro. So just make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.